Today in the show, I'm going to be teaching you how to do the cosplay makeup for Lucien from Dream Daddy. Also, don't forget to stick around till the end of the video because I'm going to be giving away a limited edition Kat Von D Chrysalis Palette, which you can't even buy anymore. Okay, so we're going to start with lenses in, face tapes on, and wig cap on. I'm going to go with the GUERLAIN Gold Flake Primer. I like to use 2 pumps, but you can use more if that's what you need, or if you need less, then use less. The reason we are using this particular primer is because it has gold flakes in it, so it will just give our face a bit of sheen and shimmer and just make us look like our teenage selves. I'm not that far off from being my teenage self, I'll be real, I'm quite young. Then we're going to go in with the Airflash by Dior. This is such a good foundation, I really can't recommend it enough as just a base. And what you do is you just grab it and then if you haven't died by the fumes, you're actually a stronger human. And we just blend that out. Don't mind how it's not exactly covering my tapes too well, because those will actually be covered up by the wig. After that is blended out, we're going to go in with the Power Fabric Foundation by Armai. I like to just get a bit on my hand, do about 2 or 3 squirts, but if I need more, I'll grab more. And then use the pointy bit of the blender and just dot it around my face. Of course, like, I'm gonna say this now, you don't need to use the products I'm using. I know Armani Beauty is actually owned by L'Oreal, and some of their lower end foundations actually have a very similar formula to the higher end ones. So definitely check out L'Oreal. I'm just not a fan of lower end foundations, and we're gonna use this then to just blend it all out. Try and have more foundation on the bottom part of your face, because you don't want like a flat even coverage, you don't want it to look like a mask. Then we're actually going to grab some eyelid primer and just go along our smile lines. So just do like a slight smile. And using the butt of the foundation, so the part where we initially applied our foundation with, we're going to blend that out. But what this does is it actually helps prevent any foundation from setting into our smile lines, so you'll end up looking like nice and smooth all day. Then we're going to use the Naked Skin by Urban Decay Concealer, and we're going to highlight right out to the very edge of our face. We're going to bring it right down onto the sides of our nose here. Then from about the edge of our eye, we're going to work it down in like a triangle shape, right along to the front here, and just repeat for both sides. We're also going to go down the bridge of our nose. Don't worry about getting it like perfectly straight, because quite frankly this part basically gets covered up in about 5 seconds. A bit on our chin, bit on just like the bottom part of our lip here, and then along the side of our jaw. And we're also right just above and below where we contour, so for me that's right here and right here. And what this will help to do is it will just help to like make our contour look a bit more natural. We'll be going over some of these parts in about 5 to 10 minutes with a different product just to help it really pop. And blend all of that out. So for contouring and highlighting today, we're going to be using the Cream Contour Kit by Anastasia. For the highlight color, I'm going to be using this lightest shade, but you can use whatever shade is more relevant to your skin tone. Dot over the little triangle area we did before, just to really help it pop. We're also going to go down the bridge of our nose and do that little cocktail glass shape again. Then for contouring, we're going to go once again in with this lightest colour because I'm pale as fuck and can't handle the 2 darker colours. And we're just going to go down the sides of our nose. And this just helps to slim out our nose a lot. Along our cheekbones. If you don't know where your cheekbones are, because if yours aren't like prominent like mine, what you can do is just grab your brush And wherever it sinks into, just below your cheek here, or just below the part of your cheek that sticks out, that's your cheekbone. And that's where you contour along our jawline. And just grab a clean side of your blender and blend all of that out. Then we're just going to take some more highlight and take it down the side of our nose where we didn't contour. Blend that out very gently because you don't want it going over where we contoured. And what this does is it actually sort of fools the eye into thinking your nose is even narrower. It's a whole thing that's hard to explain. It involves science stuff, but it works, okay? In real life it works. I don't know how effective it is in camera. Then we're going to go in with a different blender and the Urban Decay De-Slick powder. This is one of my favorite powders, and we're just going to go right in under our eyes, and we're basically just going to go in wherever we highlighted. The tapes weren't playing today, so they've been fired, which is fine. We're just going to blend out everywhere where the tapes were, and we'll probably reapply them after I've done the makeup. So we're going to go back in with applying this powder over everywhere we highlighted. And then for the nose, I actually like to grab a clean pencil brush and just go right down the nose bridge. It doesn't show too much, but it works. And then for everywhere we didn't highlight, we're going to go in with the MAC Studio Fix foundation. We're just going to use the powder puff it comes with because it works. At this point, we're going to look a little bit white and orange, but it will be blended out, don't worry. And grab an angled brush and just blend it all out. By the way, if you've ever wondered what brushes I use, I just use like generic private labeled ones off of AliExpress. I've had more like expensive brushes, but I think where I've been using like these really cheap ones for so many years, I just know how to make them work, you know? Then once all of that's blended out, grab a contour palette. I'm going to be using the contour palette by Siinstealer. She did a collaboration with I'm Pretty Rap Star. It was like a Korean kind of deal, and it was really good. And I can't recommend it enough. So if you can get your hands on this, definitely do. We're going to go in with this third darkest color and just take it along where we contoured earlier. Not too heavy, just like a bit. And we're also going to like take it up along our forehead, just to like darken that up a bit, give it a bit of shadows. Then grab yourself a flat angled brush, go in with that third darkest color again. And we're actually going to go right along our nose contour. And then grab the highlight palette to go with the contour palette and use this lightest color and really pack it onto a pencil brush, and we're going to go right down the nose highlight. And then just pat that in with a pair of fingers, or if you've got an artiste brush, you know, that really narrow one, that works. I just kind of like using my fingers for this step, honestly. I find it therapeutic. I'm not going to narrow out our nose too much because Dream Daddy's kind of like set in the West, so I don't really feel the need to have like a really tiny nose like anime. And then just like blend out our cheek contour that we did earlier, and also blend along our forehead. Then grab an eyeshadow primer. I'm using the Urban Decay primer because quite frankly it's the best on the market, and if you disagree you are objectively wrong, but entitled to your opinion. I'm using it in Minor Sin because it sort of has like this translucent champagne look on it. It's really cool. I like it. And just blend all of that out. You can use a finger, you can use a brush, whatever you want, just blend it out. Then for eyeshadow today, we're going to be using the Chrysalis Palette by Kat Von D. So Lucien has like this weird sort of, it's light at the bottom then dark at the top, but then he doesn't seem to have a crease color. I think that has everything to do with the fact that he's a cartoon character. So we're going to sort of like interpret his look into real life. So we're going to start by going in with this middle colour all over our lids. Just really pack it on there. Sort of like this goldy kind of colour. I live for it. I like it. Then we're going to go in with this sort of shimmery purple colour right in our crease. Then we're going to take this sort of deep purple colour and use this just on the edge of our eyes here. And smoke that inwards. And if you're having a hard time blending it, because this colour is not that blendable in my opinion, just kind of go over it with this shimmery colour we used at the beginning, and it will just help it to seamlessly go in a bit more. Then for under the eyes, we're going to go in with this shimmery grey colour that's right on the end here. And really just take that really close along the waterline. Fun fact, this is how I did my makeup every day when I went to school. I obviously didn't use a palette this expensive. I used those really dodgy eBay palettes that you get for like £2 that aren't very good. Smoke that out as much as you can. And don't worry about taking it the whole way across the bottom, because quite frankly our bottom's going to be covered in eyeliner very soon, so there's just no point. The more I'm looking at this, the more I feel like our top half needs more grey. So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna take that same dark grey colour and place that in our crease instead. And like the purple will still show through, it'll just be more peeking through. And don't worry about it being too neat, because obviously Lucien's a teenage boy playing with makeup. It ain't gonna be neat. Trust me, I was him. To be fair, I still pretty much am him. I just don't wear my clothes like him on YouTube that much. Then go right into the brow bone with this shimmery green colour here. And go right across the brow bone with it. For eyeliner, we're going to go in with the Tattoo Liner by Kat Von D. I wish this was around when I was in school. It would have saved me so much time in the morning. And with eyeliner, secret is just take your time with it. So I was reading the other day that there's going to be a resurgence of emo, which is good, because as someone that never properly left their emo phase, I'm like, good, I can wear most of my wardrobe again. But then I also thought to myself, why do I care? We're going to take it right into the inner corners here. See how it's gone a bit wrong right there? Doesn't matter, because we're going to be covering that up with pencil eyeliner in a second. So next we're going to grab a pencil liner or a gel liner and just go along our waterline. And then we're going to go back in with the Kat Von D liner, just to go right in along the bottom of our waterline. And join it up with your wing right on the edge here and fill in the gap. So we're going to go in with that same grey colour from before, and we're just going to tap it in there a few times and take it right along the bottom of where we put the black eyeliner. And smoke that out. So next we're gonna go over our eyebrows. And you can use the smudger if you've got one on the other side of your eyebrow, on the other side of your eyeliner, just to help bring everything together a little bit more. And again, don't worry about getting everything perfectly even, because one, you won't, so save your energy, and two, eyebrows don't match in real life. I know mine don't, and I know most people's don't, so if yours do, you're a brow wizard. Which I'm pretty sure is already a product. Is it? If it's not, cool dibs. Next we're going to go in with some lip liner by Urban Decay. It's the 24/7 lip liner, and we're going to be using shade Walk of Shame. And we're just going to colour in all of our lips. All 5 of them. Then we're going to take some studded lipstick from Kat Von D in the shade Agatha and just use it as you would lipstick. And now finally onto the piercings. The main product we're going to be using to stick the piercings on is Spirit Gum, but I actually have a fake gauge, so I'm going to use that for my ear. If you don't know how to use Spirit Gum, you literally just grab a brush, apply a bit to your skin, and then a bit to whatever you're using it on. Give it about 30 seconds to get tacky, then press down. And you kind of need to hold it for a while, which sucks, but oh well. So this Spirit Gum I'm using is a new brand, and quite frankly, it's not that good. Try and get yourself some really good Spirit Gum. Okay, and while these are still attached, we're gonna do the final few steps. We're gonna grab a highlighter. I'm using the Jeffree Star highlighter in Crystal Ball. Please read the comments down below to see a full statement on my opinion on Jeffree Star. And then we're going to use the Miss Manga mascara just to go over our eyelashes a little bit. And that's the makeup done, so I'm going to go put on my wig and I'll be right back. And that's our makeup done. So now onto the giveaway. I'm going to be giving away one of these Kat Von D Chrysalis palettes. I only just found out these were actually limited edition. You can't get them anymore, but I have one more. So if you want to enter this giveaway, what you have to do is leave a comment down below letting me know which one of the daddies in Dream Daddy is your favorite. You also have to thumbs up this video, be subscribed to this channel, share this video on social media. It can be Twitter, it can be Tumblr, it can be Facebook, it can be whatever you like. When you share it, you have to tag 2 friends in the post, and you also have to use the hashtags Dream Daddy Giveaway and hashtag Kat Von D Giveaway. And finally, you have to follow me on Instagram, and if you follow all of those steps, I will contact you personally to let you know if you have won the giveaway. It's super effective! Okay guys, that is it for today, so don't forget to enter the giveaway. Also don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe to all of my social links, and I will see you next time.